Whoa. I see the 147 Frenchies that have arrived. Oh yeah, we've split into like 3 different fronts now up here.
Yeah.
I'm
just gonna focus on to London.
Yeah, I guess my guys have gone for Ireland. I'll just let them do that. But there are British troops over here in the middle now. That's annoying.
Yeah, I'm gonna send another 170.
Okay, so you can handle that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Wait until my units arrive, please.
Well, I can't do a lot because I'm on the Irish front already. With the way the front system works, I just have to stay on one.
Okay. They're on their way, so they will arrive
There's
shortly.
3 separate fronts.
And they got to rest a bit, so they're up and running.
Are you still doing that other naval invasion? The landing?
Yeah.
Stalled due to enemy fleets. I see. They have the British fleet stopping that one. But they have 60 units distracted over there.
Because of that.
They're losing a lot of ships?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I'm winning every battle.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I see it. That's pretty good. All right, they brought 68 units to that Lancashire front, unfortunately. 2 Sicilies capitulation. Didn't realize 2 Sicilies was in the war.
That's same.
But all right. Look at the peace acceptance for Britain.
Look what's coming from America.
A lot? Yeah.
Oh, 1,000.
Yeah, select your targets and see what it does. See, now it's not at 1,000, but they really wanted that white piece. Yeah. Well, time to keep beating them up. Oh my god, they went from 82k dead when I looked to they're now up to 140k dead now that we're just marching through their territory. That little island front is now up to 82. The Russians have put some forces in their way, but yeah. The forces you sent went to the wrong front, dude. The reinforcements you sent, they're not on the front where the British are stacking up.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're on the main front going to London. The British are coming from an island.
Oh, yeah, like that. No,
yeah.
I thought that was... Okay.
You gotta move them or we're just gonna get split down the middle and surrounded.
Yeah, I'm sending them.
Alright. Good, because... Are you sending everything?
No, 170.
Okay,
just an entire battalion though.
Yeah, the way the game showed it was weird. Visually. Well, I've crossed into Ireland. Hope your troops get onto this front quick enough to stop us from getting split. Yes, they have. Good.
Other Russians are also joining.
Yeah, there's some Russians. A small amount. There's really nothing defending Ireland, so I'm just curb stomping it. The British are dying in mass, dude.
Let them. Fuck them.
They have 80 million population, but they're losing... They've already lost over 100,000 right now. Their population went up a lot by like 30 million because they took over the Japs, actually. They used to have like 50-something million, but they took over a lot of Japs. Now, those Japs are not happy to be there.
You also have to think, because they are angry at the Brits right now.
Yeah. That is probably most of the Japs, unfortunately. How many Japs are remaining? Yeah, 11, 12 million? Not a lot. Colonization's finishing. Keep colonizing. Their GDP got a nice bump, but the Japanese GDP wasn't really even that good to begin with. Speaking of, our literacy is still not very good either. Where are universities? Universities. Is there anywhere that just doesn't have any? Not really. I mean, Antioquia could use 1 more, I guess. The rest could use them in 5s.
Let's see, they're not naval invading you still, are they?
No.
Guess my ships need help.
Yeah, you can move them. And I think my defenders are up now as well. Toledo needs some infrastructure, dude. Toledo could really use some infrastructure, and I'm not surprised. That needs to be solved. With railways, infrastructure shortages, yeah, so like 1 in Badajoz, I guess maybe 1 in North Cameroon and over here. I'll put these on the list, but also Toledo, 30 infrastructure a pop.
Well, the British lands are getting destroyed again.
I'll build like 6 of them in Toledo, because Toledo could really use some. And then universities in Toledo will add 5. We'll also add 5 in like Aragon, for example, and
It's
Castile.
trying to invade America again.
Are they? That's funny. Not with a lot of units, but yeah. Ireland's being nice and carved up. I just got some technology and I have no idea what it was because I hit escape the moment it popped up to get out of a different menu.
Now, full-on invasion of London.
Oh, did you win the island front?
Mm.
Nice. I can see my units have finished whatever they were doing. They're content, I guess. There's got to be some
Look
other
at that,
fronts.
man. That's just crazy now.
Yeah, like over here. Spain. Send them over there. What's crazy? The invasion? Oh yeah, Ireland's done. Ireland's done. The Spanish are coming to help. Not that it's really needed.
Join the end.
The main thing stopping British war support from going to 0, other than the fact that we haven't conquered their capital, would be that the Ottomans are not conquered. Though they're looking like they're going to be conquered. Yeah, they're looking not so great. So that's good. The Brits are up to 206k dead. They're dying in mass, dude. They've lost 120k since we've landed. Jesus. This is going crazy. And it's got the Spanish flag on it. Look at the Spanish flag conquering the enemies. This is so funny. Hey, me showing up got us from like 60-something to like 80% domination of the front. That's nice. A lot of Americans and Venezuelans and other things helping your attacks, I see.
Yeah.
Battle for Bristol between the French and the Ottomans. I think this is part of the landing. Yeah, that's part of the landing. Oh, where'd their ships go? Their ships, like, landed. You might land somewhere else now. My money is finally about to run out, but I've been actually managing to have reserves for this entire war.
That's nice. I don't.
Yeah, you're, like, deep in debt. Oh, but I have another native uprising play, because of course I do.
Still, by modern standards, I'm still at 50% debt, so...
Yeah, but this is not modern. Man, there's such a huge need for telephones. Electrics Industries, earnings, Catalonia, apparently. 1, 2... Oh, that changed things dramatically. Things change very dramatically, very quickly here as you queue these up. So I'm just going to start queuing up a lot of these. A lot of this stuff is in the puppet areas. I don't want to see that. Just show me domestic, where we can make profit, I guess. And then I'm just going to start building a bunch of this stuff that is set to bring profit. Cool. I queued up more telephones at the end of the list, but at the same time, it's at the end of the list, like it's several years away. Just because I know we're not going to have enough for the whole market. This is quite a crazy war we found ourselves in. Request to increase autonomy from the Congo. No.
Oh. We got to beat the big bad
Enactment success. I mean, haven't we already done that once?
Yeah,
acquiesce,
but they,
trade unions unhappy.
So that doesn't count.
Yeah, do
this
it.
one counts.
Yeah, we're fully conquering them. And with still like 26 years remaining. And they're really getting hurt by this war a lot. Their conquest of Japan's seemingly pretty good for them on paper, but they are getting hurt by this war quite a bit. Their GDP like hasn't budged, despite the fact that they conquered most of Japan's GDP. Like they conquered 20 million GDP, but they're still maintaining the GDP they had before the war. Elevators unlocked. Nice. That's cool. I remember when that started spreading to me. That helps our construction. And I'm doing so much, and all I'm gonna get is Gibraltar. That's such a little reward from this.
Well, you got to hurt the British really bad.
Yeah, I guess I should take that as a compensation for my soul. Because there's not a lot else that I'm achieving. I'm just taking the damn Gibraltar.
I only get war reps, so there's only temporary.
Well, hopefully pay for all your losses. International exchange sunk.
So.
Hey, my convoys are being sunk in the North Sea. That's not good. I have my ships there too, so I don't... Submarines are spreading to me. That's cool, I guess. That's needed. I don't know if that was on the list. I think it's because I'm focusing tanks. It's not on the list.
Well, the Ottomans are captured.
They're fully captured? Almost. Now they are.
They want to accept the peace.
Oh yeah, they want to accept the peace. Might as well. There's no reason to keep fighting them. They've lost another 75k men since I looked.
Man, it does say the Spain will not accept this peace deal.
Oh, what?
Damn. Those damn Spanish.
I don't even have an option to agree to it.
I haven't proposed it yet.
Oh. Oh, I see. I accept it. Give me Gibraltar. I think I deserve more than Gibraltar, but I can't ask for it. Yay! That was a lot bigger at first. Okay, return British Kuban? What? What is British Kuban?
I don't know.
I don't know, this peace treaty shows things weirdly. What did you give the Russians for joining?
Obligation.
Oh, well, it says return British Kuban. That's weird, because they definitely didn't get that. I'll just chalk it up to bugs. We did it! Yay! We did it! We did it! Da, 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 da. Can you believe we finally did it?
We did it!
Yeah!
Demobilize!
I can't yet. I have a war going on in the colonies, so I have to keep all of this crap up for now.
Now you can disable them per army.
Not when you're at war, I think.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
I'm
you
also
can.
at war.
I didn't know you could do that. New parties formed in our country. Traditionalist Communion and PISO. What? Well, the Catholics are the Traditionalist Communion. PISO is the trade unions. Alright. Against all odds, radicalism and forced segregation, the U. Like weaken the petite bourgeoisie on behalf of the U, or radicalism increases for the unaccepted. Yeah, that's fine. Who's giving you money?
I don't care, I just need it.
Who are you asking for money?
Everyone, no. I took a service
An election's
tax
coming.
on them, so I get 170k from it. I get 96k from Britain. 36
Early
from
demobilization,
Russia,
travel back, unavailable for 90 days.
11.5k
Okay.
from Sardinia. Yeah. Oh, and also 61k from Egypt, because they are puppet.
Sokoto's giving me more stuff. Nice. Good, good. This has been a heck of a beginning of a session.
Yeah, man.
We defeated the British in a war. Look at them. Their GDP's still going. It went down 3 million since I last looked at it. Their population's gone down a little bit as well. They lost a little bit of stuff. Now that I have Gibraltar back, baby! Woo! A foreign manifesto. The corporatist movement. That's fine. Sure.
The elements embargo me now.
Despite the fact that you liberated them?
Yeah.
How rude.
They don't like me at all.
And even though you just freed them, they were only a protector, so the Brits weren't getting money from them, but it allows the Ottomans to kind of, you know, not support the Brits in fights. Like, I think they were fighting, they were fighting the Japs, for example. Poor Japs, man. They got so fucked up. Momentum to the Free Trade Party. Sure. That's fine. That's the less problematic thing. War with Kazembe has broken out. Oh, it hadn't broken out yet. That explains some things. Gifts among friends. Anti-American Association done nothing suspect. Resign from Catholic Church, gain legitimacy. Catholic Church become loyalists. Well, there's not a lot of them, but what's my legitimacy? Yeah, I'll take the loyalists. We have so many radicals right now. I'll just take the loyalists. I can kick the Catholics out of the government and then get a little bit more legitimacy if I wanted, though it's not that important. The Japs still really like me, despite the fact that I abandoned them and they lost 2/3 of their stuff. Health insurance has proceeded to voting. That's very good. Poor Japan got so fucked up. I feel so bad for them.
Well, you can free them if you want.
I don't, well, no, to free them, I'd have to fight the British. We don't need to do that again. Obligation we owe to France is being used to request portray their country as less of a threat to the world. What the hell is this? An obligation we owe to France is being used as a pretext for a request to portray their country as less of a threat to the world.
Oh yeah, I got also an event from them. I asked you that.
So I can reduce your infamy by 10, or reduce our relations by 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll reduce that by 10. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How's your debt now?
It's 109
And out of what?
out of 257.
Oh, that's
So not
yeah.
even half.
That's still quite a bit. What was it at the start of the war? Caution.
Like 60. So this cost me 40 million.
Oh, nice. Well, do you have a positive income again now?
Yeah, 314k.
I have acquired some ships that I don't need. Colonization rights. Get rid of this.
So at this rate, it will go down very, very quickly.
Yeah. Some infantry as well that I don't need.
But I'm gonna set it on low taxes now, very low. Still have plus 204. But I have a lot of radicals now, so that will also lower it.
The British Navy is gigantic. 373 ships. Oh my god. My GDP's gone down after the war by like 20 million for some reason. Maybe it was just all the money spent on the military. I don't know. Prussia has the highest GDP per capita. Our shortage on telephones is gone. I think a lot of it just came from mobilization. Colonizing complete in Katanaga.
Oh wait,
Okay.
I got C9 also.
We're still colonizing, which is nice. More expansion, a little bit of GDP, little bit of population. Not really a lot, but hey. Oil's been discovered. I have a queue of like 3 years, so.
I can build the Suez.
Nice. Seems good for us at this point. I already built us the Panama. It's funny that I like incorporated all of this, but like Africa doesn't get that treatment. But these guys would do it in like 5 years. They were all very accepted. Russia's different. Have you seen that Russia's different?
No.
They're the Russian Republic now. An elective dictatorship.
They also have that now.
Yeah, true. Fruitful endorsements. Momentum to the traditionalists. Or also give them some pop attraction. I'll do the split thing. And then what's this? Free up extra bureaucracy. Success chance, bureaucracy.
Yeah, you're the second.
I'll take the
GDP
20%
power.
success chance.
Nice.
Yeah, I am. But the Brits could easily catch up to me. We're very close to each other.
They probably will because they're recovering everything now.
Yeah. And they have all of this Jap stuff they just took over. Like, that's a big gain for them. That was 20 million in GDP. Portuguese are migrating to me. That's good. How's the population after all of that in terms of peasants? 3.51, it's gone down a little bit. Not crazy. This public health insurance should help the standard of living. Which I'm number 17, wow. Others have some pretty high standard of living.
Be ready in 6 months.
Nice.
If you
Urban
zoom
centers,
in on,
arcades.
The Suez Canal, everything is destroyed.
I'll take the arcades. And then we can go ahead and make some power plants and just spam everywhere that could use a power plant just at the end of the list. Everywhere that has any slight positive, which adds not even a full year. Nice. The election results are in. All right. The best result we can have, we already have, so that's cool. The parties have definitely changed. I still don't like this guy. He's a landowner. That's why the land owners need to be in power. New neighbors, new grudges. The Portuguese. Okay. They must accept their lot. Yeah, I think they should. Accept your lot, Portuguese. We also haven't incorporated any of this random Pacific stuff we have, but that's fine. 20 years, we could just leave them be. And the whole time, I'm still colonizing Africa. More African resources. More of my population moving to Africa. Actually, not a lot of my population has moved to Africa. Because most of the local culture is still unaccepted. It's not actually, most of it's not Spanish. That surprises me. With so many things being built there. Japanese obligation expiring. Japan's not worth much as an ally at this point, so I don't really care about their obligation. There's nothing they could give me that I would really care about. Plastic production. Is the future Glassworks Granada? Wait, what? Spread this knowledge to New Granada? Well, I don't care about that. Give me the throughput. New Granada doesn't even like me. They hate me. We now have public health insurance. Woo! I got public health insurance. From private health insurance.
Nice.
That's good. And oil's discovered in Eastern New Guinea. I noted that my standard of living is not keeping up with like others. I'm number 17, Belgium's up top. And what I'm gonna assume that is I think the nations of the world have been implementing poor laws, welfare, whereas I haven't.
I just changed it.
Yeah, do you have poor laws of some kind?
For welfare?
Yeah.
No, I just did wage subsidies.
Okay, yeah. So I have no social security at all. I have no welfare.
Yeah, I had to because otherwise I got a strike.
Yeah. I've avoided doing it just because I know how much of a money sink it is.
Yeah.
Ooh, we can get women in the workplace or women's suffrage. I know they really want me to have women's suffrage. This one is kind of like the better one. Same birth rate deficit. Catholic landowners don't like it, but trade unions like it. Trade unions aren't in power. So 15% chance to get it, though. That's one thing I know they really want. A lot more workforce ratio and more dependent enfranchisement. So that's one way to improve standard of living. So let's go ahead for women's suffrage. I'm giving women's suffrage. They really want it. So figure I'll be nice. 75.5% of my population is in full acceptance. 12.23% second-class citizen, 10% open prejudice, 2% cultural erasure, and none violent hostility. So that's not terrible. At some point, the Netherlands did, in fact, get rid of their rivalry towards me during all that, so that's nice. They don't like me, they're antagonistic with me, but they did get rid of their rivalry, so I'm down a rival. That's cool.
Oh, they like me now.
They don't like me anymore now that the war's done. The Brits have a lot of rivals, including Russia, and they're damaging relations with America, so that's good for us. Definitely good.
Remember when they were allies?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot changes. I'm amazed the Dutch East Indies is still going. Not very strong. Sumatra has gotten its independence. I'm looking at something I could go to war with to get something now, because I have no infamy at all. Figure I might as well use it since my money's doing alright. I mean, barely.
Also don't have infamy right now. Oh, I still need to take Tunis, by the way.
I'm still not making the Hispania thing, because I need stuff Portugal has. I didn't, like, because of some stupid islands, but they're still under the UK. El Salvador would be a really easy thing to take over. It's not worth a lot. Almost $1 million in GDP.
America will protect Tunis.
Yeah. Conquer state. Belgium is projected to help me.
I mean,
I think because they're an ally.
Take them, but I don't wanna.
Alliance, yes, Brazil, and okay. Nobody is projected to help El Salvador, so I might as well conquer it. It would be pretty easy. It would give me 16 infamy. That's kind of like exactly what I'm going for. Alright. So we got the infamy already. Let's mobilize the Aragon arrows and send them down there. I didn't even need to mobilize this one. This one's kind of big for this. Well, I'll go ahead and do that. And I can sway countries in if I want to. Not that we need to. I'll probably sway Belgium in just for the hell of it. Just so nobody else wants to join. Because America has a chance of joining. Not a very high chance, but a chance. I'm going to just take El Salvador really quick. That seems like an easy way to just get some infamy. It's like Imperator. Might as well not have the infamy sit if I can afford to use it. And I got international exchange standards, cementing and loan interest rate reduction. That's good, because I might go into debt from this war. Potentially. I can call Belgium into the war, and they would accept it. Which makes Brazil more likely to join if I call them into the war, so I'll do that. That made America more likely to join on my side. Not anymore. Not anymore. But
do you need that much help?
No. No, but I figured might as well. They would join because they're my allies, so I was like, you know what? It's whatever. I'm already sending way too many units for this. I just figured I'd flex my diplomatic might a little bit. Brazil has a lot of troops. Brazil's infantry are skirmish, which is not completely terrible. You know, it's not irregular like Japan's, but yeah, El Salvador's not worth a lot. They have like a GDP of 1 million, but I figured they're easy to take over. It's just one thing to conquer. Might as well. I've stopped. I feel like I have enough protectorates. I don't really want any more. So I'm looking at good targets to conquer specifically. And the Central Americans are fully accepted in my nation, so conquering them directly is fine because they'll be happy. I was tempted to go for New Granada at first, but I figured let's go for the easier thing first. Large numbers of Argentines are migrating to me. We have land down here. Uruguay, which is incorporated. It's mostly Spanish, yeah. The Argentines don't like me. What are your predictions? Do you think we're going to have another world war with Britain by the end of this?
I don't think so. I don't think Britain will actually be keen to join a war again.
I think they will. They're still very powerful. Their GDP is back on the rise. Their population, again, has a huge buff now that they took so much of Japan. Their economy starts working on that. I think they'll have quite a bit. Insufficient construction for the investment pool. Yeah, that's fine. And the Netherlands just declared me a rival again. God damn it. But yeah, I can build some more construction. Eastern Andalusia wouldn't be a terrible place. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bump that up to the top. We don't have the arc weld buildings or anything. Anywhere else? Baleares, that's on the mainland, I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8 more construction. That should be good. Return Costa Rica. Return, as if we ever owned it. Or, no, that's theirs. Return Costa Rica. Alright. Well, that's fine. The war is broken out. None of our allies have actually sent any troops, which is totally expected. And we outnumber the enemies absolutely dramatically. They are getting slaughtered in the thousands, whereas we are losing only in less than the hundreds, really. So, easy battle. They're getting fucked up. The Great Molasses Flood. Oh. Radicalization or food industry's reduction in Galicia. I'll take the radicalization. My radicals have gone down a lot in recent times. Arcades. Everything arcades and film art that's not already. I'll have to check the electricity production again. Build some more. A campaign of banquets. Success chance up. Ooh. Ooh, but Toledo gets pop strength. I mean, that's not terrible. It's the capital. Political strength from wealth. Manuela gains grifter. An agitator. Grifter. Why do I care about this? He's just an agitator. I don't care about that. Government funds for personal use. He's not in the government. That's fine. Let him be a grifter. Give me my 20% success chance. There are also just so many places that could benefit from having railways that don't have railways as well. Especially in these colonies, for example. Zambia, that looked like one that was direct. I'm going to go ahead and just queue up railroads in all these places that don't have any. Because we do have a lot of transportation shortages around the nation. So that's a way to work on it, I suppose. There you go. They're all moved down there. Panama could apparently benefit. Galicia, Baleares. That could also use some infrastructure. Yeah, we'll just click through, get a bunch of production for this in places where we see some, like, 10 plus profits, I'd say. We'll do Castile as well. Alright, I took over my target. Infamy acquired. I'll leave the Aragon arrows down here because realistically my next target would probably be New Granada.
I'm going into Ethiopia.
Electrical capacitors. A lot of new production methods. Nice. I think that just spread to me because I'm about to finish researching what I'm researching, which is military aviation. Scale back the rallies. Yeah, I'll just take the 10% success chance. Taking place, turning violent. Yes, scale them back. We want just success chance. We're up to 45%, which is really good. Conveyors are spreading. Make sure everything's on slaughterhouses. We just annexed some things, so there might be some things that we have to change, stuff we have to get rid of. Electric sewing machines. That's nice. Military aviations. War machines industries building. Yeah, that's going to be important. And
right back. You can
aerial reconnaissance.